of 2025. On this Thursday edition, we're going to be talking about the tropics, of course, what's left of Hurricane Melissa, making its way into the North Atlantic or the Mid-Atlantic. And we're also going to be talking about the fall foliage as well as the hazards in the lower 48 United States. So all of that is coming up here on this episode. Right now, you're looking at a current picture of Hurricane Melissa. Right now, it is a Category 2 storm. Winds are currently at 105 miles an hour, moving very fast, northeast at 30 knots, 30 miles an hour there, as it continues its way towards Bermuda. And Bermuda will be feeling the effects of it sometime later on by midnight. The tropical storm force winds get in, and the hurricane force winds will be just outside the scope. As its closest approach to Bermuda will be about 112 nautical miles to the northwest, and so they won't probably get hurt. They probably will get hurricane force gusts, but nothing sustained hurricane force winds from it heading into Friday morning as it passes by. Now, you can see it there, and we have it here. It's going to scoot off quickly. By Saturday, it should be approaching St. John's and the Newfoundland, Prince Edward Island area. There's going to be some concern there for some rough seas and low impacts there because it's moving so fast that the skirt off and become extra tropical later on, getting up toward the Iceland, Greenland area. So that's what we have going on with it. Like I said, it's moving fast, northeast at 31 miles an hour. A far cry from it when it was in Jamaica, moving only like 5 or 7 miles an hour. But its winds sustain 105. It's Category 2. Once again, the hurricane warning in red is in effect for Bermuda for tonight and tomorrow morning. So that's going to be the latest on Melissa there. And this is one of the strange storms. It's one of the only ones in the Caribbean basin that we have this year was Melissa, and ended up being a Cat 5 and the strongest Cat 5, the strongest Cat 5 on record since record keepers began, other than the Labor Day hurricane. So that's crazy. So here we are back in home in the lower 48 United States, courtesy of National Weather Service. We just have brown hazards here. This is high wind warning, wind advisories here, high wind and wind advisories through the Shenandoah Valley, up into Pennsylvania and Allegheny, up into Catskills, Adirondacks, and of course in the Tokyo Plateau of New York's upstate, and then that includes the Berkshires and Connecticut and Boston. West of Boston on the Massachusetts Turnpike, and then the Green Mountains and White Mountains of Vermont. Could be some high wind for high-profile vehicles. In the Great Smokies, there's a freeze warning here. This includes Asheville, Hickory, Lenore, back toward the upstate South Carolina border there with Georgia on 85. So you're going up there to see the beautiful fall foliage there. There's a freeze warning in effect for tonight, especially at higher elevations areas like Mount Mitchell and Boone, of course. And then down south, we have red flag warnings down south with Texas here. So this includes areas like Victoria, Southwood, all the way down to Corpus Christi, Port, and Laredo, down toward the valley, the Rio Grande Valley. That's what we have going on in the hazards here. And if you look at the temperatures here for today, the temperatures have been nice and comfortable. This is fall time weather here, perfect for the end of October. Gulf Coast is still hot, 80 degrees Fahrenheit in Miami, a nice 89 degrees Fahrenheit in Phoenix. If you like it toasty, welcome to you guys. Up north, 68 degrees Fahrenheit in Washington, D.C., 59 degrees Fahrenheit in Boston, hello to you folks, 55 degrees Fahrenheit in Seattle, and cloudy and rainy. But elsewhere, clear and nice there. Let's look at the fall foliage here. Past peak is in brown there, so all these areas, of course, in Wisconsin, Minnesota, you guys have had your peak, as you know, fall foliage there, and into the Rockies, upper Rockies, Denver, all the way up to Cheyenne, Wyoming, and the Cut Bank, Montana. Past peak, obviously, in those higher elevations. Same thing with the Smokies here, and the east side there, higher elevations, past peak in the brown there, Shenandoah Valley, Skyway Parkways, Skyway Show or Skyway over there, all that's past peak. And then heading up toward the New England area, same thing. Most of the areas are past peak in the higher elevations, but there is some peak color going on right now along the I-95 corridor in Philadelphia, Baltimore, Washington, D.C., back toward Harrisburg, back into Staunton, Virginia. And if you go to Skyway Parkway, you can still catch some peak coverage there. It was on the upper Midwest as well. Oklahoma City, Kansas City, St. Louis, Chicago, peak foliage for you guys in Michigan, Detroit, and also in the Jackson, Mississippi, and Ann Arbor. Beautiful fall colors there in the Ohio Valley. From Columbus to Cincinnati to Dayton, back to Louisville and Lexington, fall colors are at their peak right now. So get out and see it if you can. So this has been the Weather Guru update. Once again, tracking Melissa. For those just came in, Melissa's going to be on its way toward Bermuda. Should have a rendezvous. Bermuda should fare well. They're forecasted to have tropical storm force winds sustained, maybe a few hurricane gusts up to 80 miles an hour or so. But after all said and done, it'll be out of Bermuda's hair by Friday afternoon, and it'll be sunny in there, heading toward the date with Nova Scotia, Newfoundland, St. John's, and after that, it'll be out of everybody's hair as an extratropical low-pressure system. Thank you for joining me on the Weather Guru podcast. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, like button. I appreciate your support, ladies and gentlemen, and leave your comments down below of anything you'd like to see on this channel in the future. Take care. Blessings.